I've got to be silent as the night.
Time to hit the sack. Deep in my teeth it is.
This ox cart's bound for Back Batal. You've got to pay before we depart.
Excuse me?
Out of the car! Quickly now!
The Arisen has chosen to fill our ranks. And yet, no true.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Right. To keep up, eh?
There's no pleasing this crowd.
You're back! And who's an elf? I ne'er met one afore. Not quite what I imagined, if I'm honest. Well met. The name's Sarah. I'm an apprentice here at this—
Well met.
She's the one who's after the scale cinder, I expect. Have you brought some of that elven delicacy along with you then, like I suggested?
Yes, I have the Nutriarb with me.
Marvellous. I thought I smelt it on you. Mark me, you put that in front of Brocker, and he'll fain hear out your request. Right, follow me. I've just cleaned out the forge, see, so we'll need to make for the cavern where we dump all the excess scale cinder. Come on, you two. The cavern's this way.
Shall we follow Sir Sarah, Master? With any luck, we'll have pockets full of scale cinder before the day is done. Understood.
A customer then. That changes things.
I don't like the look of it. How cruel.
Right, here we are. Oi, Brocker, you in here?
What's all this racket? I thought I told you that... You imbecile! You brought an elf here, of all things! Get her out of...
Hold a moment, Brocker. She's brought something for you. Don't you want to see what is?
A gift. For you.
Ah! What makes you think I'd be able to stomach your elven cooking? I'm gonna go dispose of this, and I expect the elf to be gone when I return.
What am I to do now?
What you came here for, of course. This is your chance.
Truly?
You'll have to be quick, mind. While you're at it, you might have yourselves a little competition, eh? See who can collect more of the stuff. Anyway, good luck. I'll be outside keeping watch. Best start searching. Brocker might be back any moment.
It seems Sir Brocker has a taste for the Elderfish after all. Let us use this chance to gather ample scale cinder. We have found a material.
Where else can I look?
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
It's hard to find my footing in this darkness. Ah, now here's a surprise.
We'd best leave it at that. Wouldn't want Brocker to espy you in here. Come on.
My heart is racing. I thought the dwarf would catch us. How much scale cinder did you get? Oh, you got much more than me. I suppose you will. For now, I must return and tend to the arbor. I hope you will come visit us again. I should like you to see the arbor heart, and I must thank you as well, Sarah.
Not at all. 'Twas my pleasure. I'm sure Brocker'd say the same if he weren't so stubborn.
Now the Arbor heart is sure to recover, and seeing Miss Darren's cheerful mien made all our labors worthwhile. One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
No thanks needed. I was just glad to be of use. I hope the Scale Cinder sees that tree of hers flourish.
Have at me! I'll gladly take on any number of foes.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die. Of course. Tis really coming down. Take heart. The worst it can do is drench our equipment. I will protect you.
I shouldn't like to take on any foe in these conditions. I'm apt to...
Shall we rest here a moment? The rain ought to abate soon enough. You have my support.
Our foes stumble! Just one more push. Bring it down! Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall!
Dare I say it?
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. Nowhere else have we experienced such a deluge.
There's naught to be done but suffer our wet boots. Sunset draws near. We shall have to rely on our other senses as the darkness robs us of our sight. same result with our next attack.
Well met.
Lovely not knowing anything. I fancy a kick, but not at the expense of my duty.
Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
Interested in my wares? Hoy! Look, no need to overthink it. You can... change it on a whim. You've naught to lose, leisure doing business with you.
Only the Arisen can become a mystic spearhand, you know.
Our master ascends to heights beyond our reach.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
All the best tales come from travelers. The sky always...
Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellent service. Excellent service at a fair price. Do come again. Fancy a look at my wares?
You there? Have you a home in Batal? If not, well, look no further. Now, I've noticed you tend to travel with pawns. Bold choice here in Batal, where they're ill-loved. So I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at, rather than a crowded inn. Well, what say you? A wise decision, sir. Do be sure to read over the deed. Here you are, dear.
Shall we get some rest then? I witnessed a stunning display. Good morrow, everyone. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor. Different combinations of materials result in different creations. If I'm...
I've just had a thought. The pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. How might the technique used to control us be dispelled?
Did it... Anyone else see that? Aught catches the light.
We've got rattlers! Keep in mind that our foe has a resistance. Focus your strength, Arisen! One can see well into the distance from here. The scenery of Batal is wondrous to behold. Ourselves while we've the chance. If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die. Understood.
Rather more than a few paces ahead at a time. We've quite the combination of vocations in our party. No two are alike.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
At the end of the day, our vocations are of little import.
This is generally used as a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Must finding these be so difficult?
A splendid discovery. Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment.
Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? Are we ignoring the enemy today?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment. Right you are.
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned, remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. So long as ye retain your will, you'll find your bound. The dragon is the embodiment of destructive force. Though this does not understand this. The concepts of good and evil are mortal inventions. It is a being of a higher order, as are ye. Now that the dragon has marked ye, setting ye apart from your fellows. The Arisen is a transcendent being, always chosen by the dragon. It marks for itself. Thus, when the dragon is made manifest, so too is an Arisen. And should that Arisen fall, another. The cycle is doomed to continue till the dragon is felled. For that is what the will of this world has ordained. I am the husk of he who was once Arisen. My final battle against the dragon culminated in the loss of the will that should have seen me bring the creature low. Thus, as the Arisen is defined by the strength of their will, from that moment on I was Arisen no longer. Such is the world's will. I dare say it compels me e'en now to impart upon ye all the knowledge I possess. The Godsway, forgive me, but however, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Faces, it appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. Ye need not seek the dragon. Aye, make no mistake. The dragon will appear. Still, I suppose I can tell ye about a rumor I heard the other day. Apparently, a dragon was sighted in Harv village. After all, now that ye have been marked as Arisen, the dragon ought next appear before ye. So it stands to reason that e'en if a creature of draconic aspect and destructive powers did appear in a mockery of one perhaps, but not the dragon true. The substance of which ye speak is formed of crystallized droplets of worms' life crystals can be obtained not only from the true red dragon, but from lower drake. They retain a measure of draconic power, and when used correctly, will bestow upon ye powers that eclipse the will of this world. Then go, since times of eld. Remember, draconic blood flows. Then I bid ye farewell.
Not buying? That's just as well. Bet.
We're here, Master.
Who are you? No, never mind. 'Tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be. Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these aren't nearly good enough. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin and be gone. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power to command pawns, that is. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult, we've scoured this area quite thoroughly. It is possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or something. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. Shall we go and speak with this Oracle Master? Pray, follow me. Material.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Ourselves with knowledge.
Can't remember the last time I had a proper meal.
Sir, are you the Arisen? Aye? Then you must have been to the Argamon ruins. I heard a rumor that a Medusa was seen there. Is it true? Because if so, that means 'tis no mere creature of legend, but a monster as real as any other. Know you the legend of the hero Danaus? Well, one version of the tale claims the hero's The legend is inscribed here. You must take it and read it for yourself, sir. think that the Medusa was more than a creature out of legend. What I wouldn't give to catch even a glimpse of one.
Would you mind coming?
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
We might kill two birds with one stone, or focus on our current objective. Both choices have merit.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
We've no cause to visit a campsite as yet, methinks.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
Over here!
I will protect you. Behold the view. The entire landscape lies before us.
The scenery of Batal is wondrous to behold.
Rises.
Arisen. We ought to heal ourselves while we've the chance.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
Very well, if I must. I mean us harm. How adorable. Now there's not an idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Now that is a surprise.
You have my protection.
Let us see what you're made of. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Mayhap I could carry some things for you.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way?
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Oh, watch out for the knackers, Master!
Well done, Arisen One. You have seen through my deception and divined my location true. To one of your wisdom, I would be honored to pass on the most subtle of my trickster's arts.
These really are hidden in the most unlikely places, aren't they?
A splendid discovery.
I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
I knew you would come. You seek answers, and you shall have them, if 'tis within my power to know them. Loath as I am to admit it, I know little of the artifact of which you speak, though I shall tell you aught I can. I sense a land soaked in warmth. A warmth akin to your own, Arisen, to that of the power of the life you possess. Yet it now lies many fathoms below the surface of the sea, in a place unreachable by mortal hands. Though 'tis strange, for I sense also that this warmth grows ere near. 'Twould seem a path will be open to you in time, allowing you to venture into the heart of this warmth, so like your own. Perhaps he who was dragon-forged can tell you more. Seek him out in Harve Village, if you would learn from him. Can it be the path to the dragon has many turns? But I can illuminate the way ahead. You will find the path you ought to follow inscribed herein. Would you know the fate of another? The God's way? 'Tis I know only that which is already. This meeting. Unforgivable.
Over here, if you please. Materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses.
This looks as good a place as any.
Arisen, we ought to heal ourselves rather than justice.
No quarrels here.
One of us has been poisoned.
I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike through.